My sisters and brothers, I greet you all with the love and peace of the Lord. I invite you to meditate together with me on the holy word of God of 25th April 2021, the fourth Easter Sunday. The focus of our reflection: we live in a world which often looks confused and deviated. This is exactly the situation of a shepherdless sheep. Today is the fourth Easter Sunday, and this is also known as Good Shepherd Sunday. The focus of the Word of God is the Good Shepherd. This image is very powerful and significant. This implies an essential and intimate bonding. It is a covenant, a commitment. Like a true shepherd, he protects us, is attentive and sensitive to us. He is deeply caring and concerned towards us. We matter a lot for him. Our safety, our growth, our happiness is his abiding concern. His shepherding is not a mere duty as a hireling. It is a passion. He wants us up. That is why, for our sake, for our safety and well-being, he goes to any extent, even to the point of dying for us. This is what Jesus did for us. He protects us from every attack of the evil. He safeguards and guards us against every snare of the enemy. He directs and guides us in the right path. He leads us to the safe zones. He preserves and sustains us in clear and steady ways. He cares, nourishes, and strengthens us in nurturing grounds. And in order to extricate us from the iron hold of the evil, he immolates his own self. In order to cleanse us from the bruises and blows of sin, he sheds his own blood. Now, on this celebration of the Good Shepherd Sunday, our first duty is to understand and accept the Lord as our supreme shepherd. He is the first and the best. No other shall claim our allegiance to them. We shall not owe our loyalty and commitment to anyone else. We shall not be wooed or misguided by any false shepherd. We shall not run behind any false shepherding. Therefore, on this day, first of all, we shall deepen our trust in our unique shepherd. Confide in him, and not enough. It is not enough to know and affirm what he is or what he does, but much more important is what we are and what we are to him and what we do to him. In other words, he is always a good shepherd to us, but how much Are we good sheep? Now, our whole identity and the essence of our discipleship is our identity as the sheep that belong to the one supreme shepherd who is the Lord Himself. The purpose and the quality of our vocation as the sheep consist in our bonding with the shepherd and experiencing the effect and the fruit of this bonding. This bonding between the shepherd and the sheep is characterized by the spirit and ambience of belonging and intimacy. He is our shepherd and we are His sheep. Such an owning and closeness do not pertain to others who can be manipulators and destroyers of the sheep. In the light of this image of a shepherd and a sheep, it is for us now to check sincerely and see how much we nurture and grow, foster and testify this bonding with the shepherd. How deep is our belonging and closeness with Him? How eager, attentive, and prompt is our listening to Him? How ready and willing we are to be guided and led by Him? How loyal and committed we are to follow Him and walk in His footsteps? It is also a clear indication to all those who are acclaimed as shepherds of the sheep of the faithful. There may not be something invalid in it, since they are sharers and collaborators with the chief shepherd. But it should be very clear that there are no co-shepherds. There is only one shepherd, and that is the Lord. All are only sheep. The so-called shepherds are only caretakers and stewards, at the most herdsmen. The title of shepherd or pastor is nothing dignitary or status symbol or vesting with a secular power or authority. This is in no way diluting the sacredness or the merit of these stewards. Certainly they are unique in being specially chosen and anointed by the Spirit and appointed as priests, ministers, and leaders. But it is not a position wielding powers and rights. It is a sanctified and sanctifying obligation. It indicates more the sacred duty and ministry of shepherding, that is, loving, caring, guiding, serving the sheep, and thus leading to the chief shepherd and enabling them to receive and enjoy life in full measures. And now the direction and the directive of our life. One receives and enjoys the abundance of life and promotes the culture of life only to the extent one is in a bonding with the Lord, the chief shepherd.